Welcome to Hudaybiya Model School e-learning classes. I am your general science teacher. Today we will start second unit of general science and the name of unit is chemistry and life. In this chapter we will study chemical composition of common materials like rubber, plastic, glass, sugar and their physical and chemical properties. Recycling of some elements and compounds. We will also discuss some chemical products and their impact on our life and the environment. So, before starting this chapter, I will discuss some general terms that are used in this chapter. First is chemistry, the branch of science concerned with the substances of which matter is composed. Concerned means linked or associated. So it is associated with the study of matter, its composition, the investigation of their properties and reactions, and the use of such reactions to form new substances. Chemistry is the study of matter. Its composition means the nature of its ingredients or constituents, and the properties of matter like mass, color, melting point, boiling point, and the reactions and how the new substances are formed as a result of such reactions. Now, what is the importance of chemistry? Chemistry is important in everyday life because everything is made up of chemicals. You are made of chemicals, so is your dog, so is your desk, so is the sun. Drugs are chemicals, food is made from chemicals. Many of the changes you observe in the world around you are caused by chemical reactions. Examples include leaves changing colors, cooking food, and getting yourself clean. Knowing some chemistry can help you make day-to-day decisions that affect your life. Like, can I mix this household chemicals, or what are the safe mosquito repellents? Will my bottled water expire? Can I mix types of motor oils for my vehicle? Chemistry is fun. It can be used to make colors change, alter recipes, color flames, make things glow in the dark, or even make stuff explode. Many people study chemistry not because it's a requirement for a class, but because they are interested in using it to explore the world and to try the science projects. As hobbies go, chemistry is inexpensive because home chemicals can be used to perform many interesting experiments. Second term is element. An element is a substance that cannot be broken down into any other substance. Every element is made up of its own type of atom. For example, carbon, which is denoted by C, oxygen O, and hydrogen H are the examples of elements. So an element is a pure substance which cannot be broken down into any other substance. Every element consists of just one atom form. Means an element is made up of one type of atom. Next is compounds. A compound is composed of two or more chemical elements. For example, sodium chloride NaCl and water H2O. So in compound the elements combine together to form the compound. For example, in sodium chloride, one atom of sodium is bonded with one atom of chlorine, and in water it is composed of two atoms of hydrogen that are bonded with one atom of oxygen. Next term is physical properties. A physical property is any property that can be observed using the five senses. Five senses, that is sight, smell, hear, touch or taste, or can be measured without changing the matter. So the physical property is not associated with the change in the chemical composition of matter. For example, color of the substance, mass of the substance, boiling point is the temperature at which the substance melts, or the melting point, the temperature at which the boiling point is the temperature at which the substance boiled, and the melting point is the temperature at which the substance melts, etc. Next is chemical properties. A property or characteristic of a substance that is observed during a reaction in which the chemical composition or the identity of the substance is changed. For example, toxicity, flammability. So the chemical properties are concerned with the changes that take place during a chemical reaction. Chemical properties cannot be determined just by viewing or touching the substance. Like flammability, it is the ability of a substance or a chemical to burn, as flammability is the chemical property because burning is the chemical change. Toxicity means that how dangerous a chemical is to your health and organism or environment. Everything around us is composed of chemical elements. Elements are the basic building blocks of our lives. Elements combine with one another in different proportions to form compounds. And in our daily life, we use variety of products made up of these elements or compounds which have made our lives comfortable and enjoyable. Common elements and compounds and their physical and chemical properties. Most of the substances we see in our daily life are the result of chemistry. For example, plastic, pharmaceuticals, that is drugs or medicines, paint, synthetic fertilizers, synthetic means man-made. Cleaning products are the products of chemistry. First is plastic. The word plastic is derived from a Greek word plastikos, which means to mold or form. To mold means to change something, a frame for shaping something. Dhalna. What are the physical properties of plastic? It forms much of the packaging for our daily use items like food, drinks, etc. So this plastic packaging allows us to protect, store and transport the products in a variety of ways. Plastic is versatile. Versatile means changeable, बदलने वाला. Lightweight means it is not heavy, हल्की होती है वजन में. Flexible, it can bend easily without breaking. लचकदार, moisture resistant means it can resist or stop the damage action of water. Durable means long lasting, पायदार, strong and inexpensive material. Inexpensive means cheap material, सस्ता. It can be clear or opaque. Opaque means not transparent. Widespread use of plastic is also causing environmental problems such as causing serious health risks, especially in the children. Different health problems like respiratory problems, lung problems, liver dysfunction, skin problems, cancers, they are caused by the use of toxic plastics. Chemical properties. It is a synthetic polymer. Synthetic means man-made. And what is polymer? Polymer are the materials made of long repeating chains of molecules. Most plastics are based on carbon or organic materials. So the plastic is made up of carbon or carbon-based compounds. When plastics are heated at moderate temperatures, the polymer chains are able to flow past each other. Moderate means mild, mutadil darje hararat. So when these plastics, they are heated at the moderate temperature, the plastics begin to soften and lose its stiffness. They are long chain molecules, and when given a little energy, chains move around, they slide over each other and adopt a new shape. Plastics cannot withstand high temperatures and begin to decompose at temperatures around 392 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. Withstand means tolerate. So plastics cannot tolerate high temperatures and they begin to decompose or break down at the temperature around 392 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. Next is polyester. It is made from polyethylene terephthalate, PET. PET is a polymer, and polyester, it is made from this polymer. It is synthesized from long chains of ethylene. Synthesized means composed of. So it is composed of thousands of molecules of ethylene. Ethylene is an organic compound. Physical properties. So what are the physical properties of polyester? It is mainly used in textile manufacturing industries. Textile is a major industry which is concerned with the design and the production of clothes. Polyester makes up more than 65% of fibers used in the textile industry. It tends to be very resilient. Resilient is the property of a substance to come to the original form or the position after being stretched or being bent. Lachakdar. It dries quickly and is resistant to the biological damage such as mold and mildew attacks. Resistant means opposition, rokna, and biological damage means the damage caused by microorganisms. So it is resistant to the attack of microbes such as mold and mildew attacks, which are the types of fungus. It is easy to wash. Chemical properties. It is highly flammable. Flammable means capable of being easily burned. Second is, it is used to make plastic drink bottles. Many drink bottles are recycled by being reheated and turned into polyester fibers that help in reducing land pollution. Recycling is the process of converting the waste materials into the new materials and objects. So these drinking bottles, they are reheated and changed into polyester fibers, and then in return it helps in the reducing land pollution. Next is nylon. Nylon belongs to a family of synthetic polymers known as polyamides. Synthetic polymers are derived from the petroleum oil and are made by scientists and the engineers. So these are man-made polymers and it belongs to a family known as polyamides. They can occur both naturally and artificially. Nylon can be lustrous, semi-lustrous or dull. Lustrous means shiny, semi-lustrous means slightly shiny, and dull means without brightness. It has an excellent abrasion resistance. Abrasion is the process of rubbing or scraping. So it resists this process. It is the ability of the material to resist being worn out or worn away by rubbing or friction. It is highly resilient. Resilient means returning to the original form or position after being bent or stretched. Nylon is highly resistant to insects, fungi, animals as well as molds and many chemicals. So this material is also resistant to the biological damage. Nylon is widely used in daily use products like electrical connectors that are used to join the electrical conductors, bearings which facilitate the motion of automobiles, fishing nets used for fishing, carpeting and sportswear, etc. So this was all for today. I will discuss the physical and the chemical properties of rest of the compounds in my next lecture.